I want to welcome you back to Black Site tonight. We're going to talk about the manhunt on for the killer of UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson. They say they have found his backpack. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel. Hit that that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. The investigators have a serious case on hand. The manhunt is in full bore and they have found the backpack. They say that he traveled from Atlanta 10 days ago to stay in the hostel in New York, in which he was waiting for the opportunity to kill Brian Thompson. They have followed his footsteps closely in this investigation. And it seems like this was a methodical, planned killing of this CEO. It was well designed. He used the e-bike to get away and throw it away in Central Park. And some say now he has traveled back to Atlanta, Georgia, to where he possibly came from. They said he used the bus to get to New York, but they really don't know. He could have got in on at a different stop, but he used his intelligence, and by using a silencer, it seems like this man knew what he was doing. It was shocking that he let his face be seen, but you see in this picture, you can see his face, and you know once the FBI gets his picture, it's much clearer. They can see if he's in their database or any database that has a driver's license or anything like that. So they have him on the spot. They have him in the eye. But I believe that this man was smart enough, planned enough to get away with this crime. And it's going to be very difficult for them to find him. And with him doing what he did and putting what he did on the casings, on the bullets, he has received a lot of support, even though he killed a man. I'm not saying support, but you have seen people erupt in the public against UnitedHealthcare and these other healthcare companies who have denied coverage to millions of people because of AI or because they don't want to pay for certain treatments. And you have seen people lash out at Brian Thompson and these CEOs and these investor meetings in which he's making $10 million and investors are making millions off of denying coverage to people who really need the coverage. And you're seeing this backlash against these executives. So the search is on. And there's many of people probably hoping that this man doesn't get caught. But he did create a crime. He did leave a family without their father. But there are plenty of people who blame him for the death of relatives or them not getting the proper coverage in which they paid for. This is what you're seeing in society. You are not seeing what you would have saw 30 years ago. People being sympathetic for the CEO. You see people in sort of like glee, sort of like erupting in some type of satisfaction that this happened to Brian Thompson. And that's sad to see. But this is where society is in 2024. People have had enough of these healthcare companies. They have had enough of these executives. Ever since 2008, these executives seems to get away with all kind of crimes, are never held accountable. And when you see it, not just with him, but when you see it with Hunter Biden and everybody else who seems to be in the 1% who get away with everything and not held accountable for something. And it seems like people are not happy that the man died, but at least there is some kind of accountability for those in power. And it seems like those in power never seems to get the wrong end of the stick. And that's why you are seeing the people say what they're saying in the comments section. And there's some awful things being said. But these people are hurting because they paid for their health care. They believed when they put that money down that they were not going to be denied coverage for simple things. And so now when they see something like this, they are lashing out at these executives, these companies. And now these companies are in fear. They are basically, right now, they are not going to be turning out too many people because they finally see the outrage of the people of what just happened in New York City. It's going to be difficult to find this man, but I believe that the FBI, the marshals, New York City detectives will eventually find this man unless he's basically went into the mountains and had some place to hide or some way to get out of the country and go somewhere where there's no extradition, because there's too many cameras in this country. There are too many people who have seen his picture, and people are just going to be turning him in basically to get their reward right now. So we'll see where this goes. But but the investigation is going on. They found the backpack. They should have enough information to find what his name is, because we know he used false aliases when he got the hotel, probably got the bus tickets and everything else. He was smart enough to do that. He knows that the way he conducted this crime, this was planned, this was strategic, and everybody knows it. I would love to hear your comments in the comments section. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. Hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.